All right, I'm on the road today. We got some good disco music. I'm caught up in one night love affair. Will find me there. All right, so I'm on my way into Queens. My office is actually in Floral Park. Oh, by the way, this is JoJo Napoli, captain of the kitchen. So today's a regular work day. My sister, Claudine, inspired me with her and her daughter, Jessica. They have their Deals and Detours show that they do all kinds of crazy things and looking for deals, shopping, local areas in Long Island. And, you know, she keeps telling me, just record and talk and post it. People watch it, you know. So anyway, well, let's see. We'll pop this onto JoJo Napoli, captain of the kitchen, and see. I made a great meal yesterday. I love buying fish down in Dix Hills. There's a place called North Shore Farms, and it's on Motor Parkway down there, and they have great fish. I mean, like, you know, you look, they got good stuff, and the prices are reasonable. So I looked at the scrod, looked really good, you know, so I picked up a piece of scrod last week, threw it in the freezer, and forgot about it. So it was in the freezer. So I thawed it out, and I made a nice dish. I'll try to pop a picture of it. I should have recorded the actual cooking, but I made pan-seared scrod, nice steamed broccoli, and we had a half baked potato. It was clean, no agita. It's like, you know, sometimes you eat, God, you know, and I love making like sauces and things like that, but sometimes there's something to be said. You know, my sister and I were talking this morning. We talk every morning. And we were talking about our grandmother, Nonna Maria Moreddu. Imbrobbio, signora Moreddu, chi sta a casa per mie figlie? So, and she was brilliant, you know, and she knew that as you got older, the portion sizes had to go down. She used to watch her salt. You know, she was scientific with the monitoring of her salt intake because she had cardiac issues, AFib, that kind of thing. And salt affected, you know, the heart rate and all that. Kept her weight down. She used to be heavy when she was younger, but then at 50, she lost a lot of weight, and she kept it off for the balance of her life, you know, like she made it to, you know, a ripe old age for people that survived World War II. I mean, you know, to get to 86, I think she made it to 86. And, but anyway, so we were talking about her. Today I'm going in to Floral Park. I have a friend of mine there that, his name is Cliff, and I rent a little room from him, and I'm going to channel his father, the great Bernie Gelbart. Used to go around and bring bagels. I don't know. I felt like buying a dozen bagels, so I got a dozen bagels. I got a couple of spreads, and I'll put them in the conference room, you know, and people can have bagels, you know. And that's it. The traffic is really light. A lot of people are off. It's President's Day week. I'm getting close to leaving for Florida. I'm like a kid waiting for Santa Claus, you know? Yeah, so it's not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after that. So it's the Wednesday after next. 14 days, which will be March 5th, we're leaving. We're going to be driving, and we'll make the drive down an adventure, you know, we'll see. We could always leave March 4th, but we don't check in till March 7th, into our home, which is up near Sarasota in a little area called Vamo, and it's in a country club in the Stonehurst, I think it's Stonehurst Country Club. So that'll be nice because Linda's been taking up golf since last year, and it'll be nice to be on the golf course, where we could just take a short drive or a walk, practice our putting, practice our chipping, go out and play 9 holes. We'll become familiarized with the course, when the best time is to go out if you're a beginner, when there's, you're not interfering with anybody, and Linda and I will play, and that'll be nice. And I'll probably play a round or two with my brother-in-law, John, his friend Hiram, very nice guy. I'll invite them to play at the club, and it's something different. And that's it. So I'm on my way in now to Floral Park, and that'll be nice, and I'll spend an afternoon there. I mean, it's funny what motivates me to leave the house and go to the office. It's because the cleaning people are coming today. And what happened there? There you go. The cleaning people are coming. It's really cold today. It's 21 degrees outside right now. And that's in, mid-morning, late morning, and it's still only 21. So it's a cold one. Yeah, because the cleaning people are coming, I just hide from them. They're coming at 10 o'clock, so I figure, let me go out, I'll get some bagels and go to the office. What else am I thinking about? I'm feeling good. My foot, I had a surgery on my heel, which was really starting to slow me down. I had a horrible inflammation of the Achilles tendon that was caused by bone growth in the right heel, and found this surgeon that was willing to do a foot surgery on me. I'm diabetic. A lot of surgeons won't touch a diabetic's foot, do foot surgeries because of issues with healing and inflammation and infection and that kind of stuff. But this guy took a shot. His name is Dr. Behrens. I got to throw him some props over at New York Presbyterian. He was affiliated with HSS and New York Presbyterian, which in the city, they're like right across the street from each other. So you have a lot of surgeons that are affiliated with both organizations. But anyway, he couldn't do it at HSS because they have a hard and fast policy on foot surgery. With diabetics, they don't do them. But he says, hey, we'll take you across the street. We could do it there. And at the Koch Center, beautiful, beautiful facility, state-of-the-art, multi-million-dollar facility, clean, just phenomenal. 68th in York. And he did it there. And everything is kind of working out pretty good. I actually have boots on today, which is unheard of. All of last year, I walked around in flip-flops most of the year, open back shoes. I couldn't get my foot into a shoe. It was so sensitive even to the touch, like I couldn't have anything touching my heel. It was so painful from the inflammation. But so to get a pair of shoes on, there's still a little pain, but I'm no longer in that 8 to 15 zone with the pain. I always have a little bit of pain. I can kind of feel the hardware a little bit. They put some screws in there, and it's funny, like I can feel them. I know. Sounds like I'm making it up, but I'm not. I do feel them. And so I'm keeping up with the physical therapy. And it just gets better. It gets a little better every week, where I could wear regular shoes. I could walk around and not have to rest every 100 steps, So, and I look forward to getting into the warmer weather, being more active. I lost a lot of muscle in my calves, so that's predominant exercises that I'm doing at physical therapy, is to build up the calves and the thighs, in addition to some basic stretches, and then they massage the heel, which really feels good, so that's nice. I look forward to that. On Wednesdays I'm gonna miss that for the 4 Wednesdays I'm gonna be away, and that's it for the health report. Linda and I went through a stretch of about a month of being sick. We started with like a sinus infection. She was a couple of days ahead of me, but I had the same thing as her, So we had sinus infection, just blowing our nose for like 2 weeks, constantly, little headache, because it was a sinus inflammation, and it was definitely an infection, because when I was blowing my nose, it was like lime green. It looked like it was not even that color couldn't exist in a human being. It was like lime green schnotzels, and so that was about 2 weeks of that. We've been going through tissues. We're still blowing our nose. We've been going through boxes and boxes of tissues, me and Linda. I like the ones we found at the meat farms where we do our regular food shopping for our produce and that kind of stuff. They had these, they're not Kleenex, I forget what the brand is, but it's a well-known brand of tissue, and it's got the Vicks Vapor Rub in it. I love those. You can't use them to wipe your eyes, right? It's only to blow your nose, and you kind of breathe that in. It's aromatic, and I love that Vicks smell. So I've been using those a lot. So it seems like it's mostly about health. Health is really important. So we had 2 weeks of sinus infection, no fever or anything, and we were operating, but just constantly blowing our nose. And then after that, we had about 5 days of feeling normal. We got back out. There was we got snow, and we went out. We shoveled the snow. We did everything, so we were feeling somewhat normal again. And then after those 5 days of nothing, boom, we both get influenza. Well, Linda got it. She has to be a little careful whenever she coughs. She started coughing, so we always have to kind of rule out that there's anything with the lungs. She has a tendency to get like pneumonia, that kind of stuff. And so we ruled that out. She went for some testing. They said no, her lungs were clear, but they took a blood test, and they found that she had the positive for influenza type A. Evidently there's an A and a B. I don't know if there's a C. The day after and they put her on Tamiflu to shorten the life cycle of that influenza bug. So, and then the day after she had gone to the doctor, I started feeling sick the same way. Low-grade fever, about 101, coughing, just generally sick, achy. So I made the assumption, okay, I got the same thing she got. I contacted my primary, and I asked their office if they would prescribe the Tamiflu for me, or if they needed me to go in and test. They said, no, that's a safe assumption that you got the same thing your wife got. So we're going to prescribe. We took the Tamiflu, and within 4 or 5 days, we were feeling completely back to normal again, no more fever. So now I'm on a 1.5 week stretch. This coming Friday will be 2 weeks since I stopped feeling sick, and full of energy, doing things down the basement. Maybe I'll give you a little tour of the basement, show you what I did down there. I have a little bit of footage on my GoPro that I got to transfer over and maybe edit. I had it running while I was doing cutting pieces of masonite pegboard and fitting it into really nice. It's starting to look really nice and organized, and I'm very, very happy with the way that came out. I worked on some basic lighting. That'll be in another episode. So yeah, so that worked out good. We got past that, and everything is good. My son's got some challenges with employment right now, and I've been praying to him. For those of you that watch my fishing videos, that I pray every morning. I do a prayer of gratitude when I go out, and I pray for my children, my granddaughter, my wife, for my family, that they have health, and that God puts his hand over them and watches over them. So I've been praying a lot for Andrew, that he finds, he tends to have always landed on his feet. As you get older and your responsibilities go up, you worry about the kids. And thank God that Linda and I are here. God forbid, we'll never let them fall on their face. They do their thing, but they know that they have the family is their rock, and we're there for them. And we suspect that they're there for us as well. That's the beauty of family and the strength. That's it, with that. So we're going to have the big girl, Ellie, the princess, will be with us Saturday. She's going to do a sleepover Saturday night, so that'll be fun. And then we'll probably wrap it up on Sunday. We'll bring her for breakfast at the diner. I'm really happy that we're doing that, to get some time with her before we leave. And she's cute. She takes my spot in the bed, basically kicks me out of the bedroom. She sleeps in the bed with her grandmother. That's the big joke. And I walk into the bedroom and it's like, hey, what are you doing here? That's my spot. She gets a kick out of that. She laughs and giggles. It's all right. I'll sleep in a chair. It's fine. And what else? Allie's doing good. She had a little employment thing too. They screwed around with a bonus, but the higher ups are saying they're gonna make up for the screw up. They had some sort of clerical error, and it cost Allie a lot of money. It's a little bitter pill to swallow, but she's a dedicated, hard worker. I think it'll work out for her. My boyfriend Joe, it's a lot of fun. Got him a hoodie with the boat logo on it. He loves it. He's an official member of the crew. That's nice. I look forward to that opening day. He says he'll come with me on opening day, so I just got to see when the boat's going to go in, and then watch the weather and give him the date, because he'll have to take some paid time off if it's not on the weekend. Could be on the weekend early in the season. There's not a lot of boats out. And so I look forward to that. Like, we'd come back, by the time we come back from Florida, we'll be into the first couple of days of April, and then we'll be about 30 days away from the boat getting in the water. I'm going to try to sell it this year. If I sell it, I'll upgrade. Made the decision that there's enough inventory out there to sell my boat first, once I know I sold it, buy a boat, a used boat, a newer one, something like a 22 or 23 with low hours on it. I'm probably going to get a Robalo R200. It's a nice little boat, and it's got amenities and seating and nice bathroom, you know, storage. So pretty much set on that model. It's a solid boat, and looking forward to that. So there's a lot of good things I'm looking forward to. My sister said that she'll call me as a special guest on a detour episode, and she was thinking maybe we'll go up to Bridgeport, Connecticut to Bass Pro Shop, and I could give them the big tour, and we'll go around, we'll buy some stuff and do a tour. That's a nice, colorful venue. It's nice. It's a nice thing to nice place to go. And then maybe we'll stop, we'll have a little lunch or something in Stamford, and so that'll be nice. I asked her today, are we going to do that before I leave or when I get back? And she says, no, we'll do it when you get back. So that'll be something in April or in May. I look forward to that. That's it. So I'm just like taking my sister's recommendation. I'm just gonna, you know, just record. I'll try to cut it up a little bit, knock off a few minutes. If I find them saying, hey, you know, try to cut those out. I gotta learn how to do it on the iPhone. I mean, you know, do it. There must be an app or something that's in the phone that I could do some quick editing and then just post it on YouTube on my channel. So that's the story. I'm getting close to my exit, and I'm gonna have a good day today, and I'm happy that I had the opportunity to share my thoughts with you, and that's it. And I look forward to more content like this. This is JoJo Napoli, Captain of the Kitchen. Oh, and I gotta remember to put the picture of that scrod dish. Oh, that's part of the editing. I gotta stick that in there somewhere so you can see how it looked. Very simple, plain, delicious. Like my life. Simple, plain, and delicious. All right, as always, I'll catch you later.